Hello and welcome to the Forward Progress Show. I am your host, Deanna Brown. Thank you so much for joining us today. Remember, you can go from dream to screen, page to stage, and make forward progress at any age. I'm here today to welcome our esteemed guest, Miss Yolanda Ayala. Thank you for the live studio audience clapping. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh my God, let me read this, okay? So, Yolanda Ayala with Picturesque Multimedia Productions and San Antonio Filmworks Institute, Women's Magazine, as you can see here. We'll talk about that a little bit later. She's a director, a producer, a writer. Also, you just started the Women in Arts and Film and Media in San Antonio. Let me say that again. Women in Arts and Film and Media in San Antonio. Several nonprofit organizations to include My Love Michelle Furry Friends and My Love Michelle Short Film Festival. I'm sure I left off a bunch, but in my research, that is what I found. And I am so honored that you're here today. Thank you for coming.
Well, thank you for inviting me. I have the pleasure to know you for a couple of years, right?
Yes.
And you are just a joy.
Thank you.
And a very, very good actress.
Well, thank you very much. That means a lot coming from you. I remember meeting you a few times. We hadn't had a chance to really get that intimate. And so when Patsy Whitfield suggested you as the guest list, I said, as a person on the guest list, I'm like, okay, great. I get a chance to know you. I did a little bit of research, but I really, really want to ask you. So one of the things that I read in the magazine that said you've been in this industry for 25 years, over 25 years in San Antonio. So I want to know what inspired you to pursue the entertainment industry and film industry in San Antonio?
Well, first of all, I had music.
Okay.
You know, my background is in music.
All right.
And I've done a lot of plays when I was a young girl, very young. And I'm not going to say like 5 years ago. I'm just kidding. 5 years ago?
I know, right?
No, but I started that, and I started being in plays, and so from there, I got married, and then had my children, and then I decided to go back in the love of entertainment.
Wow.
So I went ahead and I did a show called Bailando. It's a musical show, like American Bandstand, and we did it at Kent's Vibe.
Okay.
We shot for 3 years for Univision that took the show on the road for 3 years. And from there, I haven't stopped. I've been producing and writing and creating and not keep on throwing that fishing line out to see who's got a bite. I didn't say with a bite, you know. I had a great bite with Bailando. It was wonderful. I had Luis Miguel, Taparishi, Flans, Judy. All these are very inspired singers who are international singers. And Franco and Gracia was the host of the show.
Okay.
So from there, I didn't stop, you know. And
No, you haven't.
I haven't stopped. But I continue on, and then I start working on writing some scripts and continue on.
That's amazing. I hear so many people say, you have to go to New York, you have to go to LA to be in the industry, but you're proof that you can do it right here in San Antonio.
Yeah, we need to do it here in San Antonio, because San Antonio, we're finally, hopefully, we're breaking the ice of the plateau to make the film industry even more powerful here, where people could come here to produce their film. And because we have a great production team here in San Antonio, very talented people who, you know, it just, of course, we'd love to go to LA. We'd love to go to New York. We'd love to do that. Nothing's wrong to go and spread your wings.
Yes.
Please to come, but it's great to come back and really put down what you've learned and bring it back to San Antonio. But San Antonio, like Jesse Borrego, one of my dearest friends, he's been in LA, a great actor, great actor. I mean, he's just an amazing person. And that he, after 30-something years in LA, he decided to come back with his family, Val Hernandez and his beautiful daughter. And so, and he's here. This man is here.
That's
Jesse Borrego.
We have really good people coming out of San Antonio.
Exactly. And so I admire him, and I admire the love that he has in films and sharing his ideas, experience, and teaching. He has taught a lot in my schooling, because I teach film at one time. So every time I ask him to teach an acting class, he doesn't hesitate with me.
That's a real
Jesse Borrego. I love him.
Jesse Borrego.
I love you.
Look out for him, because he's amazing.
He's amazing. He's been in a couple of my films. I have a film called The Alvarez Vietnam Story.
Yes.
I have one that he played Duke, and Duke is about a girl who wanted to play baseball in a boys' team. It's called Duke.
Okay.
And that one, and Destiny of the Spirit. I could name him about 5 or 6. Yeah,
wow.
He's been in my projects, yes.
Well, that's really good. I want to also talk about the project that we have a video coming up for. It is the project that you have with the battered women and the plastic surgery.
Yes.
Please tell us about that.
Oh, yes. This is really dear to my heart. And, you know, there's about 1 out of 3, who are battered, who are abused physically and mentally. And I interview these ladies, and it's just very, very emotional. At the same time, I have a purpose to help them in a way, and we have these doctors who are brilliant, and which is Dr. Genevieve and Dr. Norris, and also Martha, which is Martha, oh my God, Martha, I forgot your last name.
We'll look it up, Martha.
She's a director of the Battered Women, the main director, the CEO, who is an amazing lady, and helps so many people, so many women out there, and children who've been abused. And so the Phoenix Effect, that's what it's called, the Phoenix Effect. The Phoenix Effect is like a rising of the sparkle of life, right? So we want to give back. We want to help these ladies. We can never mend their heart totally, because to be abused physically and mentally, it stays with you. But a little help of, love, of course, but physically getting their teeth done by Dr. Norris, or getting their bodies fixed, or nose that was broken fixed with Dr. Genevieve, and we have Simone Norris, which is the wife of Dr. Norris. She does a lot of energy, a lot of wellness, and helping the mental stage in what they're going through. And there's so much in San Antonio of battered women who's been hurt, who's out in the streets, who's homeless, and it just drives me crazy and just saddens me, So, so we're here to have this reality show.
Okay.
And it's called The Phoenix Effect. We've already finished filming. We're editing right now, and we're going to go pitch it.
Okay.
We're going to pitch it with Bodega Pictures in LA, and see what happens to have a reality show with that one.
Well, let's look at it right now. It's called The Phoenix Effect.
Here's your story, let's begin. The water's fine, come on, dive in. The future's here, it's right before your eyes. Step by step, you're on your way. Welcome to a brighter day. Don't you know it feels good to be alive? You could be larger than life, bigger than the world, living out the hopes and dreams of every boy and every girl. You could fly higher than the sky, shine brighter than the stars. You could have all you ever wanted, shoot the moon and reach for Mars. You know you could.
I helped to form this Phoenix Effect, and of course Phoenix was a legendary figure that rose from the ashes. I help are downtrodden, or they've been abused, or they just have had a rough time, and we want them to experience life in a different way.
I absolutely love what I do. My background's in engineering, so I love the mechanics behind orthodontics. But beyond that, I really love the art and the fact that someone's smile is directly related to their heart. And by giving someone a new smile, you can really warm their heart, especially those children in need. And so those lessons of compassion, I learned from my parents.
Pleasure of meeting Crystal, and she's a 53-year-old female who has actually been the subject of sexual abuse since she's been 5 years old.
To be a single mom and to also have gone through an abusive situation or having survived an abusive relationship, it makes it even tougher. And so I just wanted to really extend my hand and the hand of all my team here so that we could help these women reestablish their own dignity, their own pride in themselves, and their own self-confidence.
And welcome back with our guest, Yolanda Ayala. Oh my God, that is such an awesome work that you do for the people and the women of San Antonio, and how everybody comes together to help for such an important cause. What I see or hear from you, both see and hear, is that there is a theme of purpose running through everything that you do, and it's to help people. Your My Love Michelle Short Film Festival, the proceeds, I believe, go to My Love Michelle Furry Friends. Yes. Organization was started for your daughter.
Yes.
I don't know how many years back. I think I came on the scene when I met you maybe 4 years ago, and it had just started. So how many years have you been doing the film festival?
We started, this is going to be our 4th year.
Okay.
And this came about when my Michelle, on 9/11/12, she went to heaven in her sleep, and I was going to go do a shoot that morning. Wow. And she was going to be 31 that following week, and I was going to go do a shoot that morning at my other reality show called The Specialist Animal Medicine.
Oh yes.
And I decided that morning I don't feel like going, and I thought we don't need that footage. So I said, no, we don't need that footage. I said, Michelle, come down, let's go and take all the dogs out. And my daughter she was differently able. She was brilliant and amazing, but she had slow in areas, but she was just brilliant. Mm-hmm. But anyway, I went upstairs and she was gone, and it took me a while to get out and to function. Wow. Because I was in disbelief, and I'm still in shock. I grieve every day.
I can imagine.
It's very hard, but I know that she's with me. And what happened, I think after 6 months being home, she gave my dream, and she goes, Mom, what are you doing? We got a lot of work to do. She always used to say that. She goes, I got a lot of work to do. What are you doing? You got a lot of work to do. So that I got up the next day, start working on the magazine she loved, of iChihuahua magazine, start finishing a lot of the things that I started with her, knowing what I was doing, we did together.
Wow.
She was my best friend, and she's still my best friend.
That is amazing.
But just to know I know where she's at, mm-hmm. and she's with me, she's my purpose. Through her passing, I found my purpose. Yes. It isn't having all this or whatever, it's what I do with it. And mm-hmm. I believe in that, that her purpose was finished here, and God's just looking at me. So when I get off that line, okay, get back that line. I got to get back on that line.
That's good.
But she's with me. So I created the film festival because she loved films. Yes. We watch films. She loved comedy.
Wow.
And she loved the animals.
Mm-hmm.
So I put together and named it My Love Michelle Short Film Festival. And this is going to be our 4th year. And it's going to be December 28th and 29th of 2018. So you could go ahead and submit your films. Yes. Everybody submit your films. It's short films. And last year we had 720 films submitted.
Wow.
At My Love Michelle Film Festival. So it was amazing, and I was so proud about that.
I'm sure she's proud of you too. I mean, the work that you do, like I said, it always has purpose. And I've heard your story once, but the passion that you have for what you do and why you do it, it shines through. And I'm so very, very proud to know you.
Oh, thank you so much.
You are a blessing.
Thank you so much.
Ooh, so,
but anyway,
go.
The animal, okay, really fast.
Oh, yes, wait, the animals.
Hello. The animal, Michelle was here, she's tapping me, Mom, forgot the animals.
Don't forget the animals.
She loved animals, and we both did. And we would save animals from the streets. My husband would go, I think I hear dogs in the garage. No, you didn't. Michelle would go, oh, Mom, we're going to be in trouble. But anyway, that's what we do too. Michelle, very friends. We have a foundation, a 501c, and we try to help those who need help with their dogs and our dogs on the streets. And they have to have where they're on the streets or they don't have no means to take care of them.
Oh, that
so
is
we try,
really nice.
we try to help.
That is really nice. You never think about our furry friends out there when people can't take care of them.
Yes. So.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, I love that. So let's do this. Let's cut to another video.
Yes.
And this one is about the struggle on coming across the border. What is the name of it?
From Across.
From Across. Yes. So take a look at this video. It's called From Across. You're going to really get an in-depth view about what parents and children have to go through when they're crossing the border. Check it out.
174, 220, do you have traffic?
148 Bullseye 163 at 5 DME, 800 Echo, border traffic. Sure.
People north of those trains, north of the tracks right here. They're running north, going back to south, and right here, going eastbound in the north side of the bridge.
Okay, all of us just together here, okay? Okay. Don't be afraid. As long as we stay together, we're gonna be good. I promise that everything is gonna be okay. Okay? Okay, don't be scared. I promise it's gonna be okay. Okay.
I'm scared. I want my mommy to be with me. Why couldn't she come with us? I'm worried about her safety. Will I ever see her again?
Yes, you're gonna see her again, I promise. She wanted this for you, to be free in America. She wanted this for you, and it's okay. I promise that everything's gonna be okay.
Elsa, ¿por qué le sigues dando esperanza a estos niños? They're only gonna come look for us, and they're gonna send us back to where we belong. No! I can't do this anymore. I'm scared. There is no hope.
Basta con esas palabras negativas. Enough with your negativity. These kids don't need to hear that. Don't listen to her. They deserve the dream to be free in America. So they deserve the right. And they don't need to listen to these negative words from us. You don't believe anything she says. You believe in the dream. Yeah. You deserve the dream.
Yeah. I want that dream. To live in America. Safe. With my mommy and my daddy.
Yeah, I had that dream. I want to go to America. I want to go to a good school and become a doctor or a lawyer. And I also want to play America football too. Why are they doing this to us? It's not fair.
We've had those dreams, Elsa, when we were children like them, and look where we're at. We're still trying to find our way back to America. We can't. Look at the way they treat us. It's not fair.
Don't listen to her. Don't listen to the negativity. You don't listen to anything she says, okay?
Okay.
You believe. We deserve the dream. To be free.
Yeah.
Here in America, we deserve to be free in America.
America, yeah.
To be free.
In America.
America.
Welcome back. Oh my goodness, that was moving. But what's also moving for me is that the opportunity that you get to tap into these experiences and then bring them to the screen. You're using your filmmaking platform to really help and shine light on subjects that people just don't really pay attention to. The other thing that I'm impressed with is this magazine right here. Ooh, Short Woman magazine with our editor-in-chief, Miss Yolanda Ayala. Thank you very much. Oh my goodness,
Yes.
tell me about how did this come about?
Well, it really comes from iChihuahua magazine. iChihuahua magazine.
Okay.
So this we start with the Chihuahua, which is my Chiquita. So I've been working on this for 8 years. And so when Michelle went to heaven, like I said, I went back and finish our work. And I put together an iChihuahua magazine because she would say, iChihuahua. She would say, iChihuahua. You know, so I said, and then we went to a pet store and we saw the Chihuahua, and we have Chihuahua. We could do iChihuahua magazine.
Makes sense
so
to
we
me.
said, we saw a magazine. So I went ahead and created iChihuahua magazine with no models. It was with actual Chihuahua. But I met this person, his name is Paul Burnett, and he went ahead and put together women, and I was iChihuahua. So we emerged, and together we put Women iChihuahua magazine.
Oh, wonderful.
And we advertise people from all over.
Everywhere.
From everywhere. We go to all over Mexico. Our layouts is done in Mexico. And it's in English and Spanish.
Yes.
And now we are in New York and California, Fort Lauderdale, you know, all over Texas. So people advertise in our magazine. And so, and we have people here in San Antonio who advertise, you know, and so it is beautiful. And then I get story, we got Saluna. And so it's a beautiful magazine that has stories and also advertisement. So, and we love it. And we got stories like from Aurelio, who travels all over the world and brings the capture of his lens into the magazine, and it's just a beautiful word.
Wow.
Right now, he's just coming back from Africa, and so he's going to be on the next issue also. He's just amazing, and of course, he's my brother. So
that's
why
good.
he's my brother, Aurelio
Right?
Ayala, and he's just amazing. He lives in Seattle, but
Wow.
he's just an amazing person. So we got animals here, and this is a story. This one is from India. So yes, so I loved it.
Oh, that is beautiful. And I'm telling you, pick up a magazine. Where can they pick up these magazines at?
Well, our magazine is that's one thing. It goes to all high end, you know, like the hotels, the luxury cars, the spas. So I don't have them for sale, but I do have them when people advertise. Plus our distribution goes everywhere, so it goes to all the high ends.
So when you're at the next high-end hotel and you're having a
You'll
spa
see.
or some wine and
You'll
you
see
see this
this.
woman magazine, no, Yolanda Ayala is
Women
the
iChihuahua.
Oh, excuse me, Women and iChihuahua.
And you'll see this at Hotel Emma.
At Hotel Emma. in San
Also,
Antonio.
they also advertise in our magazine.
Awesome. So, I mean, you are like a woman about town. You are doing everything. We've talked about film. We've talked about nonprofit organization, Furry Friends. Well, My Love Michelle Furry Friends nonprofit organization. We've talked about your short film festival. Oh my goodness. Now I want to talk about this new project that I just heard about, The Innocent.
Yes.
Oh,
The Innocent
come on.
is going to be is very personal and dear to me, and the struggles of our neighbor, the children in Mexico, you know, and the stories and all these sad stories that we read about, and it just touches me.
Yeah.
You know, it just makes me, really boils me.
Yeah.
You know. And I believe that we have all the rights, you know, as individual, you know, and there's no black and white. It should be God's child, God's children, and should be treated with respect.
Come on, girl.
You know, respect. So I put ahead and wrote a script called The Innocent. And it's about, I'm not going to say too much, but it's about crossing the border. And what you just saw, it continues on across the border. And what happened months and months ago, you know, and I can't really say too much about it, but we're going to have auditions next week or for 2 weeks. I have Aaron Lopez, who's going to work on that production with me, with my production, and so we're going to start shooting as soon as we get everything together and all that. But it's based on a true story. It's about our children, God's children, who struggle, or the family, the mothers who struggle from the cross, just to have a better life for their kids, to have something. Because when you live in Mexico, if you don't have a bank account, if you don't have a home, but you have children, if you ever go to Mexico and you see them on the streets, that's where they're at. Wow. And the mothers, they have to survive by trying to find money, and they do the worst thing that they don't want to do. A lot of prostituting, you know, and they find a way to really bring their children over here. Yes, they do it illegally. I mean, they don't have the money to do anything legally. So, I mean, so when I would do it, I would go across, if I had my 3 kids, and go across and find a way, and I would take that chance, to have a better life for my children.
Well, that's it, your passion, Yolanda. It is so real. And again, I love the way you take your passion for what you feel and you turn it around so other people can see it. Like, yeah, it's a news story and it keeps on going, but you stop on that news story and you dig deeper. What are the people behind that news story? What's happening to them? I love that about you. Your joy is contagious. Your hard work, it is definitely contagious, because I've seen people around you. Your son, I saw him at one event and he was on that camera. He was working hard. and so I really, really appreciate you for coming out to do this interview today. You are a woman in San Antonio to be recognized and noticed, and I appreciate all the attention that you've already gotten. I'm just getting to know you, so you're already so famous. You know, I'm coming along late, but when I tell you, you think something that's happened so far, it's going to be greater and greater and greater. You hear me?
Oh,
what you've done so
much.
far, it's going to be elevated, because you constantly elevate others. So what you put out is what you're going to get back.
Thank you so much. I just want to say to you, thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
But I just want you to know that everything I do has a purpose.
Yes.
It isn't about me, my name, or being a celebrity. It's what I have that God has brought me to do. You know, my mother or my dad said that. It doesn't matter what you have, it's what you do with it.
There you go.
You know, you can have a millionaire, and you know, it's what you do with it. God sees what you do, what you have, that $1 million money, you know.
Yes.
It's what you do with it on paper or doing, and helping each other and helping people out that need help. You know, the animals and the people on the streets. You know, we're here to help each other out. So I'm here, and as a woman in film, we're here to help each other out. You know, and I was happy to direct this film called Gabby's
Hacienda. Yes, Katina, what's her last name?
Katina Thomas.
I think so.
And it was cute. She asked me to direct that film, and it was cute, and I really directed it. I really brought every character out. They just loved it. They were like, I just brought that character out, every one of them, and it was a cute little short comedy. You know, and I went ahead and did it. So we're here to help each other out.
I can't wait to see it. It seems like it's going to be hilarious.
Yes.
Well, thank you again for coming out. I want to thank everybody for watching the show today. If you want to get in touch with Yolanda, all her information is on the bottom of the screen. You can contact her. She is an amazing woman here in San Antonio, building other women. So,
thank you for my hair.
Oh, you know what? It's raining in San Antonio today, girls.
It's
hey, it's doing what it do.
It's just like, oh my God.
Your hair is beautiful. It's raining. So, again, thank you so much for coming to the Forward Progress show. I appreciate it, and you are living proof that you can go from dream to screen, from page to stage, and make forward progress at any age.
Amen.
Thank you again. This is Deanna Brown. We appreciate you coming. God bless you. Have a wonderful day.